Welcome back. My name is Dr. Dean, and I'm here with my friend Brandon. We're going to be discussing the Clark System drill step number 10, which is figure 4. Figure 4 has two versions of figure 4, and basically these are about mobilization, right? It's not so much about, is this like super sport specific, but what we're looking for is ankle stability and hip stability. So these are a little bit more about actual like training rather than application. Right, so we talked about maybe that drop step is actually an application, like for tennis to prep for a swing potentially, or even like the flamingo stance into the breakout for a baseball throw, for example, right? So I don't usually see this overlap so clearly in sports, but I do see the importance of being able to train at the ankle and at the hip somewhat in isolation. Okay, so the value of this is that there are no other drill steps that rotate the ankle. Okay, so even the cross step, the hip is coming with you, even in the breakout, right? So in this one, we're actually rotating the whole body on the ankle. Okay, so we're going to do the first one, which is at the hip. So we call this like the hip door, right? You can see how that would be like a hip door. So from the core neutral position, we're going to evolve out of the flamingo stance. So I'm going to open up my hip and I'm going to pass my hands to the other side and come back. So in the real world, we're talking more from here, the setup, to here and back to neutral. So flamingo, open, close the door, back to neutral. Okay, so just like we did the flamingo stance, the value was in driving down into core neutral. This is about snapping back into the flamingo stance stability as though the flamingo stance was a neutral itself. Okay. It's just floating in the air. Okay, and then the second one from core neutral is into the flamingo stance again, and I'm going to turn the whole body at the ankle. Snap back. Okay. All right, so let's give these a go. These are new for Brandon, so you know his struggles are going to be important for our audience. You know, their learning curve as well, because it gives us a chance to kind of break it down. Okay, from core neutral, go. Relax, because he's already a little dialed up and he's a little panicky about figure 4. All right, core neutral, go. Yeah, so we do and relax. And one more, core neutral. So because this is something new, this is kind of a little training trick that I use. I'm going to do something a couple times that he knows to kind of like soothe him, calm him down a little bit, because he feels really good about his core neutral. Okay, and then flamingo, which is a little bit new. Hold. Good. Now I'm just going to help him out a little bit for demonstration. So open up your right hip. Good. And then close. Good. And you can leave your arms here. Just open up your hip. Good. And close. Good. Now, I'm going to help you. I want you to get taller. Lift up. There we go. Good. Now, stabilize. Squeeze your quads. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your belly. Activate your core, inner unit. Open up the door. Snap it shut. Open up the door. Snap it shut. One more. Open up the door. Snap it shut. Yeah, that's all right. Snap it shut. Drive out of flamingo. Back to core neutral. And relax. Okay, we're going to try that again. So usually once I get the patient or the athlete up into the flamingo stance, it makes sense to just open and close the door a bunch of times while they're up. Right? You can drive, so it could be here, 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 down, here, 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 down, or it could just be here, open, 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 down. Just two ways to sequence it, all right? Okay, so what we're looking for is that post. That's like, so get into the quad, lock the glute, lock the core, lock it in, right? So when I take this foot off the ground, I should feel like I don't need to balance, right? So the drill is to plant the foot. If you've seen my videos, you know this is how I roll with this. Plant the foot, lean the load, activate the quad, hamstring, glute, core, inner unit, lock, right? So I can kind of do anything I want off of this post because it's really stable, right? It's locked in. People don't have balance or don't have balance. They have to find balance in a situation. So the question is, can you find balance? Some people are better at that than others, but people don't have balance. You don't carry balance around with you, right? Don't carry balance around with you when it isn't being needed for anything.
Right.
Okay, so the goal here is for you to start in core neutral, which is highly balanced, go into something that's more balance challenged, and then put a motion on that balance challenge shape, which is acceleration and deceleration, okay? All right, core neutral, go. Flamingo, go. Figure 4 at the hip. That's all right, open, close. Good, inhale, open, exhale, snap. Good, one more. Drive neutral and release. That looked better. Did you feel a little more confident?
Yeah, definitely.
In doing it?
Yes,
okay,
definitely.
Let's show them one more time. Let's do a set of 3. Neutral, go. Flamingo, go. Figure 4, go. 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 Neutral, go. And relax. That's really good. I like that a lot. And it's kind of a cool...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so now we're going to try the ankle.
Okay.
Just do the best you can, all right?
Right.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. So from core neutral, you're going to quickly post into the flamingo stance, lock, right? Find balance, and you're just going to rotate the whole body on that ankle, lock, make sure you keep, I want you to imagine there's somebody on the floor holding your ankle really tight. I want you to tighten up that ankle. As you rotate, tighten up your ankle, drive. So imagine somebody's holding onto your ankle really, really tight. Okay, don't let it be rock and roll, right? Okay, let's set up. Core neutral, go. Flamingo, go. Hold. Good, now feel that around your ankle. Now let's try to rotate to the right from the ankle. Yeah, it's all right. Flex up your foot to help from the ankle. It's pretty small. From the ankle, good, go. Go. And drive neutral, go. And take a break. That was really good. It's a lot of work. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do really brief, just right after I'll do a demonstration of that, a little bit more talk through on it. Thank you for joining us for the series, Dr. Dean and my friend Brandon. Thanks for
Thank you.
giving it your go through the whole thing. And then please follow up with the remainder of our content on the Correct System Sports Medicine channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Let's look at the figure 4. The figure 4 is about ankle mobility and stability. It evolves from the flamingo stance. Neutral, flamingo, hold, drive. From the flamingo stance, I'm going to slowly rotate just my whole body. Figure 4 at the ankle. Rotate the whole body. Notice my standing leg is slightly bent. Neutral. And relax. Figure 4 from the hip. Neutral. Flamingo. Lock. Lock. Talking myself into it. Okay, from the hip. I'm accelerating into lateral stability, trying to. Drive neutral and relax.